Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nomsa Clara Mngbe. I'm the founder of Hope Spring Eternal Introduction Agency and the founder of Ngosi Talk Shows. So, with me today, I have Claudia. Claudia, please introduce yourself to our audience.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. Hello, good morning, and good afternoon. Welcome to everyone. I'm Claudia Prsa, and I'm the founder of Shine Your Brilliance. I'm an intuitive energy healer, love, and a soulmate coach.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Claudia. So, please, you chose this topic. Please tell us about the today's topic.
Yes, just like I like the 11th of the 11th each year. It's just like a special day for manifestations, basically, as well. It's like one of the most magical days of the year when the manifestations are working basically like a charm in our life. And this is because number 11 is considered as a master number itself, and it truly holds some extraordinary powers. And when the numbers basically appear like twice on the calendar, it's like the energy of the master number fuels our manifestation. Obviously, we are manifesting all the time. You know, the parking fine and the parking spot. Everything is a manifestation as well. Our life right now, if we look outside at our life, it's what we manifested. But like today, it's another, a bit like a boost from the universe. So, absolutely, just like to take this supercharged boost with us. Hey, you on silent, Nomsa.
So much. Thank you so much, Claudia. It's all about manifesting. And basically, just before we came live, you were telling me that you've been manifesting for the house. And so, what happens if you manifest and the things don't come on time?
Mm. I mean,
What are we supposed to do?
mm, you were asking if they don't come on time. Yeah, yeah,
Yes, if
yeah,
we
yeah.
manifest
Okay,
and
I see.
we give a time scale and it
Mm.
doesn't happen at our time, what do we do?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you can put a time scale on the manifestation list. I didn't do it in this case. You can do it, but the thing is as well, time doesn't exist in the spiritual world. It is just something we have here in the physical world. It's called the law of time. It is just something to give us a bit more structure. But as soon as we ask for something, it's like ask and you shall receive. It is given as well to you right away, and it already exists in the spiritual world. But obviously, we need a bit of a time buffer for it to manifest in our life here. And yeah, it's just like it can be a bit shorter, it can be a bit more. But sometimes as well, we have to be as well in alignment with the manifestations. Obviously, you have to have the right beliefs and the right energy so that it can come to you. And sometimes as well, Nomsa, some things are just not meant for us, you know? Yeah. Sometimes it's, well, if it doesn't happen, it's just not meant for you. Yeah. But obviously, as well, the trick here is to do the manifestation and to ask for whatever you love to have in your life and then to let it go, you know? Yeah. Without our controlling, you know, because the controlling, and we all have this to some extent in some areas of our life, but it just doesn't go align with the laws of the universe, you know. So the trick is here as well to trust and to surrender and to be with it, you know, because it's where we wouldn't, when you go to a restaurant and you order something, you don't go after, you know, 10-15 minutes back and just ask the chef, where's the food coming? Or when you order something on Amazon, it's just you trust it's coming, and you know, just to keep this feeling and to let go and surrender. It works
Yeah,
best.
I actually agree with you. You have to let go and you
Mm.
have to actually surrender. I'm trying to move out of the house. I've been trying to move out. I made a decision 3 months ago that I need to downgrade. I need to move out. and the other person that wants to get their house, they have everything is gone through my side. I can't find the house that I want, so I sort of given up, and I said to everyone in the house that we're gonna have to go and live with the grandparents until we find the house that we want. And I'm not sure if they're thinking about it. They don't agree with it. So I said to them, sometimes in life we don't get what we want at that time, but it doesn't mean we're not gonna get it. So you have to actually have another plan, because we are used to having our own space and things like that. So when I say let's go and move in with the grandparents, everyone says no, I don't think so. But for me, basically, because when you manifest there will be delay. For me, basically, I believe in God, that God, they can be delay. uh, so I don't want to force the situation and say I'm just gonna get any house, and put myself in a situation where I don't want to be. So I'm somebody that when I'm manifesting or when I'm doing something, I have to do something properly. And if things don't happen my way, I just have to surrender and let God be God. And just like you were talking about, you have to your thoughts, you have to align with what you desire. And also you can't get upset because whatever you've been manifesting, if it has not come to if you've not received positive the results, and the time scale as well. And when we talk about time scale as well, when we are manifesting, basically we are connecting with the universe. Universe has its own time. They can say now, or they can say hold on a minute, or maybe trying to say to something better. So if you get upset, that means the universe will be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Or God does not want people who gets upset. God delays things for a reason. So I was like, I'm just gonna let these people have the house, and I'm gonna go and put things in the storage and move in with the grandparents for maybe for 1 week or 2 weeks, until basically we decide what we want to do. And no one is happy anyway.
Yeah.
They know they can't be free
Mm.
with the grandparents than this house, so no one is happy. People are not happy, but sometimes that is the situation.
Mm. Yes, absolutely. In regards to your house, did you do you have clarity? Did you write down exactly the things you would love to have in the house? The number of the bedrooms, the garage, detached or garden, location. Did you do all the steps in regards to the clarity?
Yes, I do all the steps,
Yeah.
but when the
Mm.
process is about to go through, it
Mhm.
falls apart. Yeah, it
Okay,
falls
I
apart.
see. Okay,
So yeah,
so
so what I've realized is that I
mm,
don't want to hold on and keep saying to people, uh, like we're gonna move in, just hold on and hold on. So I've decided that I'm just gonna let God be God, move out and go and stay with the grandparents. I love staying with the elders anyway, I don't mind. And until basically I do find the house, I have somebody that is searching for the house, and because I don't have time basically to do it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just let God be God and just do it.
mm,
It's one of those things, like, when you say you're gonna manifest something, you manifest it, and things just go according to plan. But
mm,
this time is just one of those times where things have not gone the way that I want. So, and when I'm manifesting myself, I intend to, I have a house of my dreams that I want. But when I'm manifesting, I manifest for the house. But because of my children, his father, he is a builder. So if he goes and basically inspect the house and he finds fault in the house, I can't have it. So I have it. He is the one that has a final say that this house is okay, or there's a problem with this house, there's a problem with this. But if I find too many problems, then like we moved in this house, and there's so much damp. It gets really damp winter time. I don't know why, but when we moved in, it was so perfect. It was amazing. It was so perfect. It was the house of our dream, but turns out there was damp. And when I asked the neighbors the history, they're saying, yeah, the people before, but I wish I had seen the neighbors before I moved in. So that was 2 years ago. But it's one of those times where you manifest and things don't come just straight away.
Mm-mm. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so yeah, so what you can do as well tonight, just like, sit down after the kids are in bed and just like do meditation. So once more in regards to the house, and then as well, with all the clarity you have, just let it go as well once more, and say as well, this or something better. This is something I added, and then actually I got something better than I was thinking of. I can afford and everything. Okay, so like this or something better, and then just be open to receive. Because the universe wants you to give as well your dreams and your wishes and everything.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, just like be open as well. And so yes, and obviously as well we have to see what type of blocks we have, so that we are sometimes as well afraid, or we have some resistance for the manifestations as well to come into our lives. And you can do this as well, like tonight, do a bit of journaling, go into the feeling of you already have this house and you are in it, and just feel it as well with your family and everything. And then just ask yourself, what could go wrong here, so that you might have some of your stuff, beliefs or fears coming up, and then you've got something to work with as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I love that. I love that. And I've also been praying to God a lot that I need him to take control of my situation, because there are so many things that are going on at the moment. And when you're praying and you're manifesting, and God is showing you the things that basically are amazing in your life. And I know that part of it, the enemy is delaying my life because he wants me to make the wrong decision. And I am not going to make the wrong decision, because I am aware, when you manifest and you pray about it, you get to see the truth of regarding where you want to go. So I know that the enemy wants me to rush and make the wrong decision, and I've refused to make that wrong decision and say, no, I'm not going to make the wrong decision. This is the path where I need to go. So I'm going to stay with this path that I need to go. I'm not going to rush and start getting into big date thing because I want to rush things. So I was like, no, I'm going to take my time.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
that is the part of manifestation. I like it when you say I need to actually have a good relationship with my house and feel my house and enjoy the house. That, I think that is amazing. So I love that. I am going to do that. Just
Mhm.
feel that amazing,
Mhm.
life with
Mhm.
my house. I'm gonna do that.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And this house exists as well already, in the spiritual world, obviously, but it's just like, just be patient as well, and just trust and just know it's coming and get excited as well for it, if
Yeah,
you
I
know what I
know.
mean. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
very, very important. It's
Mhm.
very important to be patient. You are right, Claudia.
Mhm.
It's very, very important because sometimes the the time that we can make decisions, but sometimes God always has plans, So I just need to reach his plans, whatever plans that he has for me. I just need to reach it, because I basically have seen that every time that I'm making a decision to change my life, I'll be faced with so many challenges and obstacles, and I just have to step back and say, I'm not gonna react this time. I'm just gonna stand still and trust.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That I'm just gonna trust, because I know some people believe in the universe. Me, I believe in God. That God is amazing. He can do what no one can do. He basically, you can't destroy what God is basically created. So, and also he has planned that I'm gonna move into this beautiful house that I want to move into. So if I have to go and live with the grandparents for 1 week and just stand still, I think it's fine.
Yeah, absolutely. In 1 week or even a couple of weeks is not really
Yeah,
a lot,
yeah,
and they
it
love
is
you as
fine.
well, to spend some time with you. Absolutely. So yeah, so what type of manifesting tips do you actually have? So what's like something that we can share, just like so that I can pick up something as well,
So
because we all have,
for
yeah.
me, with the manifesting, basically, I have to basically imagine. I have to. What I've done is I've gone online
Mhm.
on YouTube and find houses that I want, that I basically am attracted to, and I looked at the houses and I've seen the house, and once I look at the house, now I then have to let that house stay there, and I have to manifest my own house, the house that I desire. And I have to take, I always wanted to have the gym in the house, but now I've changed my mind. I feel that I don't want the gym in the house. I need to get out and socialize. So I've taken that out.
Mhm.
And swimming pool is fine. I can have swimming pool. I can have one of them. I can't have both because I still have to go and meet people. So
Mhm.
I don't want to be shut down private. So I take out the gym and put the swimming pool. And what else do I need? Cinema, and I
Yeah.
need a room to broadcast as well,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a studio.
Mhm.
So I have to imagine those things, the things that I want. I
Mm.
have to imagine them, and then I have to, like what you were saying, that I need to have a relationship with that, and I have to believe it. Once I believe it, that is happened to me, it is done. Once I believe that this is gonna happen, this is the life
Mm.
that I want. It doesn't matter whether it comes on time or it doesn't come on time. This is, I believe that this is the life that I'm gonna have, and it is the life that I am going to have. So, and also I make sure that what I want is the house that is not going to cost me too much to run it, because sometimes we buy houses and then
Mm.
it costs you too much, like so many things. If you have so many things, end up costing you too much to run the house. So I just need simple things, and just work, goes to talk shows and Hope Springs Eternal Introduction Agency. And that is my manifestation for now. I
Mm.
just need a beautiful house,
Mm.
and I know it's coming because I can see the devil. I can see the spirit playing games with me, Claudia. You know
Okay.
I'm telling the truth. Honestly, they are actually playing games with me. I can see my house is coming, but they
Mm.
are playing games with me for me to make the wrong decision, or just not to believe to what I'm believing it.
Mm.
Just to, basically, they're trying to stop me have doubts.
Mm. Yeah, 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 absolutely. And they can be sometimes quite funny as well, like the universe and everyone, how they, yeah. test us as well, right?
But
Yeah.
it's so annoying, because if somebody who doesn't know how this thing works,
Mm-hmm.
it's really really annoying. It can be really really annoying, because it's like this week is and last week, for the past few weeks, it's just been so annoying. um I don't know. It's just been so annoying, and it's like so obvious that the universe or the spirit is just testing me, testing my patience.
Mm-hmm.
Like today, yesterday or today, I had to just get up in the morning and just tell the spirits off, just to just say back off.
Mm-hmm.
I know what they're
Oh, we can
trying
do
to
this.
do.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and
We
I
can do
just
this,
had to say
Nopsa. Yes,
back off,
yes, yes.
really, really back off.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because I still believe and I still trust that God is is He has given me what I've asked Him to do, and but somebody's playing mind games for me to just to keep believing that I have problems while I don't have problems. I like to face the real challenges that are being brought in my life, but not the challenges of games. So how do you
Mm-hmm.
deal with the games when things happen in the universe and the games are
Mm-hmm.
being played? How do you deal with them?
Mm-hmm. I mean, the thing is as well with me, I am like you as well. I connect with them as well. And so I do exactly as well what you do. And then, yes, well, I talk to them too. It's just like at some point as well, I would say I just had enough of this situation, just like I would do things like this as well. Just like at some point as well with my dating experience last year, I was dating and I didn't find the relationship. And then at some point as well, I said to the guys as well, I've had enough of these uncommitted guys coming in along my path. And I said, I'm so over it. Enough is enough, and then I attracted my partner actually, and a man who is committed, and we are in a relationship now. But like I had to come to the point where I just said, okay, enough is enough, guys, yeah. I do the same what you do. I speak to them, yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Mm-hmm.
you see now you have this man that basically knows exactly what they want. But if you actually if you had given up and say, okay, I'm not cut up to have this, to have that, you wouldn't have actually met this guy. And that's what I
Mm-hmm.
basically do. That okay, I'm not going to give up, and I'm not gonna go to depression. I'm not gonna
No.
start worrying, because that's what it basically my life is being tested right now.
Yeah.
Like, do I trust? If I say, God, help me with this, do I trust? How much do I trust my God? So I'm like, okay, Spirit, I think that is enough now. I've had enough of this.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking to Kayla's dad, like, and I was like, I think these people, we need to let them move in. We're meant to move out on the 16th. I was like, we need to let them take the house. And he was like, what are we gonna do? I was like, sometimes you just have to let something go in order to get to receive something. So we need to let it go.
Mm-hmm.
And I think for them, it's like the luxury life that they have, their own luxury life, and they are afraid of giving that away. So for me, I'm not afraid. I know that if I have to trust, so I'm gonna have to let something go. Then you trust that I'm going to receive something.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like right now, you wanted to give up with your search for your love because you have had enough, but you actually didn't give up, and you attracted this man that you're
Mm-hmm.
having plans with. And
Mm-hmm.
can you imagine if you were that someone that says enough is enough, I'm not gonna do it, I'm not gonna meet anyone, or I'm not going to text somebody because it's a waste of time? Can you imagine where your life will be?
Yeah, I would still be in the same situation, attracting a committed man, yeah, 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 just like still being single. Mm,
Yeah,
mm,
so that is
irritating.
really, really
Mm,
exciting,
mm,
Claudia. That is really good. Um, so it is nice to basically to experience miracles, and because So what can we do with our words? What advice can you do, like with our words, the words that we speak when we are
Mm.
manifesting?
Yeah, obviously. I mean, I'm sure as well that we've all heard, just be aware of your words
Yeah.
because they are important as well. And sometimes we find ourselves saying something or complaining or whinging or mourning. Or do you know as well in the UK, you and I, we live in England, and I always like it when you ask someone, how are you doing today? And then it's a typical UK response, and then they say, not too bad, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you say this in other countries. It's an English thing. And the universe obviously doesn't understand don't and won't and can't. And when you say too bad, it's just like the universe is like, okay, here you go. You want more of it. Yeah. So basically, as well, the words just like be. Yeah, just like attentive of your words. And even when you sometimes find yourself saying something negative, just say right away, sorry, universe, God, or creator, cancel and delete, yeah, instead of, and then you change the phrase, yeah. And you can train this absolutely, a couple of times, cancel and delete God, universe, and then instead of so and so, and then you just rephrase the words. And I like actually as well to say when someone asks me, and then I say I am fantastic, even though sometimes they look at you and they are like, what's going on with her or something. But like it's just, once you understand it, yeah, how much important it is to be positive, obviously you are going
Yeah.
to apply it, rather than saying not too bad. Yeah. No.
Yeah. I know
Wow,
some people,
cringing.
yes, I know some people likes to, like, when you speak to them,
Mm.
it's like, I'm not too bad.
I know. I was cringing when I hear that.
I'm always say, I'm very well, thank you.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
But
because
yeah, yeah.
it's good. The words we speak,
Mm,
basically, when
mm,
we speak words, we are basically speaking words to our. We are speaking either life to our lives, or we are speaking
mm,
death to our lives. So we have to be really make sure that the words that we speak align with what we
mm,
desire in life.
mm,
And sometimes you'll find people, they want to basically achieve something, like so many people that are looking for love, but they are like, I don't think there's anyone for me. So if that's how you think, then you're not gonna find
mm,
somebody that you want. If you have that mind, it takes searching for love, it takes too much time, because you have to it's like searching for your house, like whatever you manifest, it takes too much time, because you have to make sure that you have to work on yourself first. And once you work on yourself first, you need to make sure that whatever you desire aligns with your character, and that is a relationship. And then you have to go through searching as well, which is the house that I'm searching for, and I need to make sure that it aligns with what I desire in life. And but sometimes there could be a delay. There could be a delay that is done by the university deliberately, or it could be a delay done by God. Whatever people believe in, God can delay things deliberately to see how much you trust Him. Or it could be the spirit, basically bad spirit, just delaying you for to having fun, just
mm,
having some
mm,
fun,
mm,
so you can start speaking curse to the person that you believe, which is God, which is the
mm,
universe, and which is they want that thing you're manifesting not to come to pass. So basically what I do is, if things don't work on my way, they don't go on my way, I just have to keep speaking life to my life.
mm,
I have to prophesize my life, good things about my life, and just keep believing that things will come to pass. And not just to hope. Some people hope, you have to keep taking action. Action after action, and you have to keep taking that, doing that, and believing that things are going to come to pass.
Mm. I like it. Absolutely. Faith and believing, because if we just look at the word hope, it's too weak, it's too vague. If we hope for something, we give our energy outside to something. But no, it's like we are powerful, we are powerful beings. Absolutely. Faith and trust. And this is as well like very important. Some of the virtues we are here to master, same as patience. Did you know that sometimes you have to have like a few lifetimes in regards to master one virtue only? Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
just like, yeah, it just doesn't always happen in one lifetime. It can be a few of them, and then just like one virtue. So this is how it's designed here as well, to learn the virtues. Yeah, the soul wants to learn the virtues. Yeah.
So what do you do when the obstacles present themselves?
Obstacles, obstacles, obstacles. I see. Okay. Yes. Obstacles. Yes. So, in regards to my situation with the house right now, it is rolling. Yeah. So, I'm curious as well. I'm saying as well, I like things to be easy and smooth. So, what type of beliefs are you running in the background so that you are experiencing these obstacles? So, go back to you again, check your beliefs. So why did you create this situation and everything? What are your beliefs? And you can do this again just by going within and asking yourself the questions, and we know the answers. So I like things easy in my life. Yeah. Yeah, because sometimes people believe as well, if it comes with obstacle or bit difficulties, it's they deserve it more, or you have to work hard for your stuff to come in. And these are just beliefs. It doesn't have to be like this. It can be with ease.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go back to you, tune in and check what it is actually, what type of belief did create this in your outcome in your life. Yeah, I'd say.
I like that. I like that when things don't go away, just to actually go back and evaluate the things and go basically just look at the roots of why things have not gone the way that we hoped they would. And mostly important thing as well, to keep trusting and keep believing other things that they will happen in your life. Um, because if you don't believe, that means we ask God to help us, or we ask the universe, whatever the beliefs might be. And if that things that does not come to pass, and then we start basically saying negative things, for me basically I just have to keep praying. I have to, and also I have to let it go in my heart, and I have to let go and believe that it has happened. I can't hold it as something, a stronghold, that something that has not happened. So I have to release it and let it go, and just thank God for actually giving me that uh, gift that I've asked. And I just have to, once I thank God, and then I have to keep writing it in my journal every morning. I'm grateful for it. I have to keep saying grateful things about it each and every single day. I do that Monday to Friday, that I am grateful for God for giving me this, that whatever I have asked, even if it has not come to pass, I have to believe it. And I also basically I have to pray about it as well, in case there's a stronghold that is holding that, or unless, and also if there is a sin as well, or sometimes if somebody is just having fun with me. Like right now, I've realized that the spirit are just having fun, because they've made it obvious that they wanted me to change my plans, but I'm not gonna change my plans. And because I know that I have asked God for a long time, and I know that God has granted me the door is open for me to receive what I've asked for. So you just have to believe that. And when you believe it, and you just have to trust, and not giving up your dreams, just because they have not come to light. And also, if they come to pass, like you manifest something, it comes to light, you have to be grateful and be thankful that whatever you were manifesting has actually come to pass, and just celebrate it. Some people would not celebrate their blessings. I don't know. I've heard Tony Robbins basically speak that some people, they will basically ask for something in the universe, and the universe give them, and they're still miserable, not being happy. You just have to celebrate and just be grateful for that, so that there is more things that are gonna come your way. So that's amazing. Like, you manifested and you're celebrating. When you come on, you're so happy, you're so lively, like, oh my god, this has happened. I was like, oh my god, that was beautiful. And I think that is the beauty about manifesting, when things, it just comes to light, when you actually like see. And for me, normally, when I'm manifesting for something and there is a battle behind it, if I'm presented with obstacles, then I know that I'm gonna get something bigger than I expected. So I just have to stand still and not stressing, and just be me.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. And what you just said as well, being grateful, and that's a fantastic exercise, because it's a multiplier, gratitude, So if we can do this, being grateful for things in our life, and it can be even small things, then the universe is like, okay, great, let's give you more of the stuff, yeah, more things to be grateful for. So this is absolutely, it's an easy exercise, and so many of us have heard about it as well. And the thing is as well, what I've learned too with the manifestation, don't just ask for 1, 2, or 3 things, have a list, like up to 10 things. It can even be a lunch, a new sweater, or whatever it is. It can be small things up to bigger things, as the house in your case as well, because the subconscious mind always wants to be busy. And if you give the command to your subconscious mind, it's already starting actually to look for the things and pointing you out as well into these directions. And so basically ask for many things, and so the subconscious mind can be busy, because it likes to be busy. Because what could happen if we just ask for 1 thing or 2, then you get the things, and then you are, nothing else to manifest, and then the subconscious mind could attract you some drama or something to keep you busy. And sorry, I don't do this. I don't do drama. I like it easy and carefree in my life, Yeah. Yeah. It's just like, be busy, Yeah.
You know what? Monday, Tuesday, actually, I always just pray, and I always give myself time to pray. And when I was preparing to pray, so I'm into this Bible study, and so somebody saying they're in a hospital, they're sick, and then I send a message and just giving them words of comfort. And then when I woke up, I found a text, the drama basically say somebody asking me to remove my text that I put in the group. So I have to understand that people are different cultures, they're gonna receive the message in a different way. So then I'm thinking, okay, when I read the Bible, God, that we basically, when somebody says I'm studying the Bible, we are studying one God. And then I was like, this is a drama that is being presented to me, basically to actually not to focus on my prayers. And also, and this person is being used basically for me to fight this person. And then it ended up being a drama, because I watched one of the YouTube, and one of the guys said when they are actually hitting the region, they use mouth. He says when somebody is manifesting, when they are praying, they use your words against you. for whatever you are asking not to come to pass. So I was like, I'm not gonna fight her. And I had this heart, when you love, when you have your heart has full of love. So then I was like, and then I was like, I had to think about this for 2 days. I didn't reply to her, but then I was like, but then if we say this is who we are and we can't express ourselves, like if I come to you, Claudia, and say I need help, if you are working with me, if you're gonna be scared to actually confront me or to help me, or let's say I'm sick and you feel scared to say, Nomsa, these are the tips that you can use to get better. So I was like, what kind of a relationship would that be if I can't help somebody, if I had the information that it can help someone? So I was like, I think this is not, I don't think the group is for me. So I had to send a message and say, I don't think the group is for me. But basically the enemy wanted me to actually fight her and to basically to find reasons why she's wrong because of this. So I was like, no, actually sometimes you have to let people be who they are, and you have to look at your character as well. If your character does not align with whatever is going on, you have to walk away. You can't just find the reasons to make people wrong, because we all like, if you look at me, like where I was like 10 years ago, I basically went on YouTube and listened to this pastor, and it was like, if you want to connect with God, you basically hear the Spirit speaks, you have to do this. And I actually decided to do it. And it's hard work. I decided to pray. I decided to do this. I decided to follow the instructions and do it. And now I can hear them, but because I took those instructions, so I look at myself, and not in a judging place that I'm gonna judge other people where they are with their faith, with their basically with God, whatever the universe, whatever they believe. Because sometimes we say we believe in God, but we actually don't know what we believe. Like we say we're gonna manifest. And when you manifest, basically you are connecting to the good spirit in the universe to actually connect you with your blessings. And that means there are no games. You can't say a minute, but then you're out. So that you don't play games with the spirits. So I was like, I can't be here if I can't basically be me, or if I can't basically, if I can't learn from you. So for me, basically, I looked at it that when I'm connecting with somebody, I need to learn from people, because the reason why we connect with each other is for us to teach each other something. Like I'm learning from you that manifesting, how do I manifest? You manifested your house and it came to pass. So that is me learning that actually this is actually the manifesting part is real. So I'm learning. So I was like, I need to learn from people, not to be around people where I'm gonna feel like I can't be myself. So that's why I had to remove myself, and I'm right for removing myself and not making them wrong. This is their beliefs, but my beliefs, I came to dig deep and finding things that I shouldn't have found. So now I'm coming to understand how this thing with God, that if I'm just gonna say I'm studying the Bible, or somebody comes to me sick, they say they are sick, I can't hide the information to say you need to pray like this. I need to give them some guidance so then they get healing. So that is the power of manifestation. You want to manifest. So I'm going to say, anyone who is watching, if you want to manifest, whether you manifest believing the universe, you're connecting to the spirit. Basically, we call it the universe, but you are connecting with the creator, which is the spirit in the spirit world. And there are no games. So you have to believe that this is what I'm gonna get. And when you believe, there is beauty. Even if you don't get it, it's gonna come anyway. So you just have to keep believing it. But if you believe in God, like myself, with God there are no games.
Mm.
So if you enter him and say, this is what I am asking you to help me with, you can't play games and say, okay, I'm gonna be out when things don't work out. So you have to be in it fully. Just go all in. And once you go all in, he always provide. He always provide.
Mm.
So
Yes.
that's for me, that's my beliefs, that he always provide if you go all in. So that's why I was like what you're saying about drama, that sometimes the drama is there to cause destruction for us.
Mm. Mm.
So you have to choose your
Mm.
battles when
Mm.
you're manifesting.
Mm. Mm. Yes. The drama, yeah, absolutely. I know. It is well there to teach us things, obviously, too, yeah. But like, yeah, I don't know. Just
Yeah,
yeah.
it's the drama.
Mm.
It's actually the drama. And sometimes there are times where sometimes I look at my phone and I'm
Mm.
like, this is a drama that is being sent to me deliberately. And sometimes I have to put the phone down and start screaming it to this spirit and tell them off. And
Mm.
when I tell them off, they're like, oh, shut up.
Mm.
Tell you to shut up. So, but if you don't know that, it's the battle that you could actually go into depression and not knowing
Mm.
that
I know.
actually how to fight the battles. You could actually go
Mm.
have anxiety.
Mm.
And, but if you know how to fight, then you can fight the battles properly.
Mm. Yeah, absolutely. And people as well can go into feeling overwhelmed and so on, just like if they
Yeah,
go really into the story and the drama as well. Like yesterday, I was walking outside.
yeah,
Someone phoned me. I had my debit card in the hand. So I had the debit card underneath the phone. I was speaking on the phone and then just like lost the debit card by speaking on the phone. But luckily, a few minutes afterwards, I realized it. I did walk back. I didn't find the debit card anymore. And usually I don't lose anything. It's just I hardly use stuff. And so I couldn't find the debit card. So I did panic, and then I called the bank. I canceled the card. And this morning as well, I walked back to that part of the road, but I didn't find the card. And then we have in my community, it's a village I live in, and we do have it's an internet group where we can post about the village and asking, hey, do
yeah,
you have any
yeah,
good recommendations and so on. So someone actually, I don't know how he found me, wrote to me, hey, Claudia, I found your bank card. I assume it's been canceled by now. What shall I do with it? And it was just such a lovely experience as well that I even don't know how he assumed I would be in this community of his
yeah, yeah.
internet group, but he contacted me and I said to him as well, no, please just cut it off. And I'm so grateful as well. I said to him, for people like you to make the effort, it was just like a beautiful experience as well, for like how we are actually as well looked after, yeah. Even though yesterday losing the card and so on, I was like, okay, why am I experiencing this right now? Okay, just come down, go and cancel the card. I did it, and then I could just go ahead with my evening, yeah, because
Yeah.
I trusted as well that nothing has been taken out of the account, and it wasn't, so it was just, yeah, I got a bit funny last night to begin with, but I noticed it and then I just calmed down again. I did the required action steps, and yeah, so yeah, I'm getting a new card. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you're getting a new card?
Yeah. Mm,
I do
mm,
that sometimes. I lose my card, but then
mm.
somebody will just hand it over to the bank because
Okay, I see.
we
Okay.
live in a small town, so they
Yeah.
just hand it over. Or sometimes the
Mm,
bank, or sometimes I wouldn't know that I've lost my card, and then I'll
mm.
hear the bank calling me that, oh, we have your card.
Ah,
When
yeah,
can you come?
yeah,
Like, which card
yeah,
now? And
yeah,
like,
yeah. That's
then
what
I
I
look in my
mean,
purse. I'm like,
Yeah,
how did I drop it?
I know.
Oh, like
Isn't
somebody's
this,
just handed it
yeah.
in.
Isn't it like a beautiful as well experience how it works, yeah, and
Yeah.
how
I
yeah.
actually
Mm,
met this. I went to the car park one day, just passing through. No, it was the children's play center, the children park. So with my daughter, and just before we went in, and somebody had drove off. I think she took the bag out and drove off, left the bag. She took the bag out of the boot and then drove off. It drove off, left the bag on the floor. And she had loads of money in the bag, and I was like, when I was looking at it, what was inside the bag, why this bag has been dumped there, what was inside the bag? She had like a purse, like I don't know, she'd withdraw all her salary and put it in there, in that bag. So I was like, oh, how am I going to get this person? So the option I have is to take it to the police. But then there was the driver's license. So that's how I tracked her, and I asked her to come and pick her bag and her money. And she came, and I was like, if somebody had picked it up, if I hadn't showed up, if somebody had picked it up, because I've learned when I was when I started getting into personal development using Paul McKenna's programs, and he was like, if you want to get this right, you got to start by being honest. And I was like, if I didn't turn up and find this bag with all this money, she wouldn't have got it. She wouldn't have got it. Somebody would have just took the money out and leave everything. So sometimes we have to trust. And when things go wrong, like you lost your card and you had to calm yourself down, and also card doesn't take a long time now. If you order it, you can even order it online as well on internet, and it takes 1 day or 2 days. They say it takes 5 days, but I think it's 2 or 3 days. 1 day or
3 days, they said to me yesterday.
Yeah, 3 days. Yeah. So I think it doesn't take a long time, and you can still transfer money if you have. I have other cards as well. If I lose money with another card, I transfer money to another bank, and then I'll use that. So I think.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give someone who is really want to manifest for something, and they are struggling, they don't have trust, the universe, they've lost trust? Because some people, we basically have trust with God, you have trust with the universe, but some people don't.
Yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah. I mean, in regards to the universe and the trust, I had to come this far as well, if you know what I mean. It's a journey. Yeah, it's believing, and it's a journey, connecting with it, and as well. And so it's just like I had to learn it myself. Okay, I wasn't just like this. So let me just say, what type in regards to trust? I mean, usually as well, when it would come up in a session with me, I would actually ask the client, when is the first time you experienced a situation where you didn't trust the universe or God? Like, I think I would go this way, just like to ask them what has happened at some point in their life, and they had something going on, and then they didn't trust and work from there. I think this is what I would do, just like go back to the seed of it, and then going to reinstill it as well. But obviously the client as well, or the person, has to do some work as well in regards to connecting with the universe and so on, and building up the trust as well. It's a bit like a muscle, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I talk about it, it's just like it needs to develop. Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. So we are here Monday to Friday at Ngozi Talk Shows. If you are manifesting, and please do manifest for whatever you desire in life, and make sure that everything aligns with what you are looking for, and believe. Whatever obstacles that are thrown in your way, just keep believing. Believe and trust. Don't hope that things will happen on its own. Just keep doing and keep going, keep taking action. until you get to where you want to go, until whatever you're manifesting it comes to pass. So live with grace, everyone, and God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. UK time.